Welcome to NelsonAllOver Cards. My name is Nelson, and today we have a weird little video. This is more of a question that I have. I want y'all's opinions, and then we're going to talk about some new ideas that I'm going to be bringing and trying on the channel. But I just want to state up front that this is not a negative video at all. I'm not doing less content. It's kind of honestly the opposite problem, and it all kind of started because of the Deck Factory series. I have been enjoying running that Deck Factory series so very much. I've been really enjoying making the videos, talking about the videos, deep diving into a deck, and then playing that deck. I've been having so much fun with that. And I have a few other ideas that are kind of similar, which I kind of want to roll out and try. And I've kind of got it into my head, like what everyone does this, right? I got it into my head that I'm doing too much content. And right now, just kind of to level set everyone, I'm averaging about pushing 10 plus videos a week, which is crazy. I feel like that's a lot of content, and at some point I'm concerned that could push people away and make people be like, that's too much, I don't want to deal with that. I may be totally off base here, which is honestly why I'm making in the video. So really, this video is a question for you in the future on how the channel and how content is delivered, because I really do want to make content that you all enjoy and make sure that it is a channel that you all enjoy to come to for resources, for entertainment, for everything. And I figured the best way to figure that out was to just ask you. Basically, it all boils down to gameplay videos and video on demands, VODs, which are basically the replays of my live streams. A few months ago, I transitioned from streaming exclusively on Twitch to streaming here on YouTube as well as on Twitch. Before I made that transition, I would stream on Twitch, I would pull down the videos, cut them up into like the gameplay portions of the VODs, and then upload them here. Now my crisis that I've fabricated in my mind is that I'm basically posting the same stuff on YouTube 2 times, which I don't know is a bad thing, because there are people who out there who cannot make the streams, and the edited VODs are just easier to consume. They just are, right? Instead of a 4-hour long live stream, we're looking at a 40 to an hour and a half minute video, which is the gameplay video. But I've also started to stream more on average, which again is more videos. I'm trying to do more evening streams with other games on Wednesday evenings. My Marvel Champions live streams, which initially started out being, I think when I started they were like an hour and a half or so. Today I was like, this is going to be a short stream, we're going to do a short stream. And it ended up being over 4 hours. And so, like, it's just more, which is awesome because I love it. I love doing it. But basically, I wanted to ask you about how that content is presented, because I don't want to push people away. There are a couple of paths forward, and I would love to get your inputs. I can do what I have been doing. I can edit all the VODs, post each game here like I have been doing all this entire time that I've had the channel. That is one path forward. That has worked in the past. It seems like that works. But again, more content, and I'm just trying to figure out if that is the best way to present content. I can do that. Maybe another path is I can do that, and actually yesterday I realized that I can mark videos so that it won't notify you or show in your feed whenever I post videos. And so the typical strategy here from like a YouTube side is, if you're going to be putting out content that maybe your subscriber base is not, I don't know, drawn to as much, and you're trying to push and expand into new content space. I do a lot of this. Some of my Lorcana shorts that I have been uploading, I've marked it so that they don't push or notify your subscribers. I really enjoy Lorcana. I like making the videos for Lorcana, but I understand that not everybody on the channel plays Lorcana, and so I've hid some of them just sporadically. Or if you're doing like content and you're cutting up content from your videos and you do like clips, maybe you don't want your subscriber base who's already watched the videos to see the clip as well. So that's kind of the idea. I've realized I can do that. So that could be a path. It would cut down on the number of videos you all see, but also the amount of notifications, and it may be more challenging for you all to hunt down those videos if you do want to find one. All of them are in playlists, but honestly, I could probably do a little bit of work on the playlist on my channel too. Another path forward is I could pick the most exciting games to post and pull those off, almost like clips, right? Like you get Twitch and you clip, and it's usually a couple seconds, but I'm thinking about clipping a game. So I think today in my stream, I ended up playing, I don't know, it was a lot. It was like 5 games or so. And I could pick the most exciting games, or maybe the ones that are part of a series, like the MCCU games. I pull those off and put them into the playlist because those, Lord of the Rings, the Arkham games, they have, like, I think more staying power, and people can come back and like, hey, I want to watch the Dunwich Legacy campaign. Cool. Go to the playlist, play, they're all right there. So I think regardless, that probably is still going to be published as videos and playlist. Whether or not they're notified, not quite sure. That's why I'm asking again. I could not post any of them. That could be another one. I could just kind of not post any of them. If you want to rewatch them, you could go check out the VODs, which are now all on YouTube. That can be a little challenging if you want to go find a game you're interested in, and sometimes it takes a little bit for me to start the game, which is a benefit of like the VOD. When I take it down, I clip it kind of around the game. But I mean, sometimes there are live streams where we're chatting for 20-30 minutes before I even touch a card. Maybe that's the path forward. I think I'm kind of leaning towards posting just the exciting games, and these are not just the games I win. I don't want to just post games I win, but win or lose, if it's an exciting game, kind of clip it and put it as a video. Maybe some of the more hype games that we play on stream, and mix that with a bit of more new content. And we'll talk about new content, but those are kind of the paths forward. I would love your thought around it. I'm going to summarize it and put it on the screen right now just so it's easy for y'all to see. But let's talk about some new content. I've really been enjoying my two-handed Marvel Champions plays. And honestly, two-handed games is something that I want to explore more in the future. Not just Marvel Champions, but I do it with Arkham on the live stream, but I also really want to try Lord of the Rings two-handed. And these games I've just enjoyed so very much. I do love live streaming. That's not going away. I love the community aspect of live streaming. I love chatting with you all of that. But I have also found myself that I've really enjoyed recording these gameplays as well, because they're kind of shorter. They're more game focused, if that makes sense. Where I love, and please don't take this as I don't enjoy chatting with you all, because I absolutely do. But I do think that there are some people out there who want to watch Marvel Champion gameplays. They want to sit down, they want to watch a 30-minute game, and honestly, a 30-minute game on stream is probably an hour and a half because I talk a lot. So I'm thinking about doing some more of those. Always the two-handed plays. I definitely want to do the two-handed plays, but more solo plays as well. I really enjoyed these series that I did where I played through the core set villains with some of the precons, and maybe talked a little bit more methodically, because I also feel like on live streams I don't do a fantastic job of kind of describing what I'm doing and the decisions I'm making. And so maybe doing more videos like that as a solo game and putting those out. And then kind of the other thing that I've been wrestling with like the deck factory, I've so very much enjoyed that. I have a couple of ideas around that, and we may be seeing some more of that in the future, because it does seem like it's doing really well and y'all are really enjoying it. But like, I go back to the video that I made. I came up with the video idea, and 4 hours later I had it posted, where we were talking about, is basic too powerful? It's an old video. And this is another reason why it may be more convenient to only post a couple of the videos, because I'm approaching 1,000 videos on YouTube, which is bonkers. But it's an older video where I was just talking about how is basic too powerful. It's just something that I kind of thought, and it was a great conversation. I loved having that conversation. And so more conversational videos. I've talked about in our last Shadow of the Cast episode, talking about like power creep. I want to do a video around power creep and just chatting around that. I want to do a video talking about my favorite heroes and how those have changed over the years. I have honestly a list over here that is so... it just keeps getting added onto. I'm putting more things on the list than I'm taking off, which is, I guess, a good thing. But I want to do more of those, maybe like 10-minute videos where it's just discussing a concept in a game. And so that could be anywhere from is basic to powerful, power creep, talking about pool. I'm just reading my list now, right? And just all of that. Like one of the concepts that I was talking with Villain Theory is what's the character that improves the most from solo play to multiplayer play? That's a video that I want to do. So there's just a lot of those types of videos. And so I do plan on doing more of those videos in the future. So that 10 video a week video becomes higher and higher. And I don't know, I just started questioning, is it too much content? So I wanted to reach out, I wanted to get your idea, also kind of tease a little bit of what's coming up, because I'm really excited for the future of the channel. I just have so much passion to make more content, and so I'm hoping that I can continue to do so in a format and from a channel perspective that is one, entertaining, beneficial, and cognizant of how many notifications you may get from me. So that's kind of my thought. I would love to hear it. And yeah, just kind of expect some more videos from the channel, and I guess that's all I really have to say. So yeah, cool. Thanks. Thanks for hanging out. This is kind of a weird one, like I said, but really excited to continue to chat with y'all. I appreciate y'all so very much, and like, yeah, y'all are why I do what I do. Thanks. I'll see you around. Peace.